Sony is banning some PS5 players. The situation is actually hilarious. We're gonna talk about it. We're also hearing about Cyberpunk early copies, and it seems like the people trying to become an oil prince. And we have a situation, we have a man on the loose that might have become an oil prince by selling a Cyberpunk copy for like 4 or 5 grand. All right, we're gonna talk about it. We also got PS2 games actually running on Xbox Series X, which is just, I'm like, yo, tell me that's cap, but apparently I've seen video evidence. I'm gonna show you guys some PS2 gameplay on the Xbox Series X. We also got Treyarch. We have a massive update, and there's just a lot to talk about, so let's just get right into it. Shout out to every single one of you chats for smashing like on the last video. We hit 1200 likes. I cover all the big gaming news, so if an alpha chat like you is new here, definitely subscribe, leave a like, helps out a ton. But our first story is about the Game Awards, and this is absolutely wild, okay? But do not let your dogs out, alright? Keep your puppers on the leash. But the confirmed intel here is that surprises are confirmed for the Game Awards, and we have heard about surprises from a lot of people, right? Like Roberto Serrano, he has gotten a lot of stuff correct, a lot of stuff wrong, and he was one of the first guys to say that, yo, December is gonna be the month of reveals, and we're gonna be having a lot of world premieres at the Game Awards. And he was the first guy to say that Silent Hill will be revealed at the Game Awards. Then we had like other sources saying the same thing. Recently we had the homie Moore's Lies Dead, right? He's the original God of War leaker. He was the first guy to say that we're gonna be having God of War reveal at the PlayStation 5 live stream, and of course it did happen in September, so you know, those were facts. That was no cap. And he says that Silent Hill, Metal Gear Solid, and there will be a God of War PS5 demo that will be revealed at the Game Awards. Now I'm saying keep your puppers on the leash, do not let your dogs out, because this can be capped, but obviously the man has a really good track record, right? But this is still a rumor, and if we see God of War there, I think I'm a climax, okay? And I mean, Jeff Keighley just said that we're gonna be having surprise reveals. I'm not sure whether that's gonna be surprise mechanics or like real surprises. Let's find out, okay? I'm gonna be streaming that for sure, so definitely turn those notifications on. But speaking of Cyberpunk, now this is absolutely wild, and I have to say, back in my days, alright, people wanted to become an astronaut, alright? People wanted to become a scientist, this and that. A day ago, people wanted to become a YouTuber, but I can see it now, man. I can see it with eyes wide open that in the future, most people would be like, hey, I'm gonna become a scalper, man, because look at that, look at the bread, look at the bread. The money is unreal, man. This man is trying to become an oil prince. I mean, what about this guy, right? Like, I just said that guy's trying to become an oil prince, but this guy, I think he wanna become both Nigerian and oil prince. Like, let me just keep a $150. Man got 18 bits, and I actually eBayed his user, and I found out that the listing was ending. Now that is kind of sus, and you know what? I clicked on the original item, and it says that the listing was ended by the seller because the item was sold. Now tell me this is cap. Like, this is absolutely massive, and man, the scalpers have definitely ruined the situation. You see, like, people have seen how much money these scalpers can make, right? They have seen like people selling PS5 and Xbox Series X for like $1 grand, $2 grand, and a lot of people, I know a guy personally, like he got the PS5 and he's like, oh shit, like, you know, these scalpers are selling it for $1 grand, for $2 grand, $3 grand. I want to become an oil prince too. Like, let me see what's up. Like, let me hustle up. Let me put that mofo on eBay, and he put it up. Sold it for $1 grand, made 100% on his capital, right? This is absolutely massive. I mean, I see people becoming an eBay scalper in the future, okay? Like, we gotta ban this. We got groups of people that got subscription, like you gotta pay a premium to enter and become like part of the group, and then you can have like thousands and thousands of console that you can scalp. We got GameStop employees, they are like stealing PS5s on Xbox to scalp. We got Amazon drivers that literally got caught with their pants down. I made a video on it, like if you have been around, you know what I mean, right? So this situation is crazy, dog. But here's the thing, man, we're not sure if somebody actually bought this or not, because you know, on eBay you can buy it but you don't buy it, right? Maybe somebody bought this and then left a bad rating or something like that, because I'm hearing that as well, and then they got their money back like that. I think that's probably what has happened here. But if somebody really did buy this, I mean, this guy just became an oil prince overnight. we're also hearing this, and this situation is pretty hilarious. Now, understand that I'm not really a Sony pony, or I'm not really the Xbox guy, but I do love my PlayStation very much, okay? I should say I'm a Sony pony, but I'm not a blind Sony pony, alright? Like, I like to cover both sides here, good and bad, and we're hearing that PS2 games can be played on the Xbox Series X and S via developer mode. Now, tell me this is cap, okay? Because I really wanted this for a long time, and this information is coming from Modern Vintage Gamer. You know, I'm subscribed to the homie as well. He's a living legend, and he figured out that, yo, you can actually play PS2 games on the Xbox Series X, and this is mega low, dog. Tell me this is cap. And yo, God of War was one of my first games that I ever played on the PS2. My first game was ATV Off-Road Furry, and man, I just missed those times. I remember GTA San Andreas looking like real life to my console player eyes back when I was like 12, 13, right? It was crazy, dog. Like I wanna go back to those times as well. But at the end of the day, dude, I really wish that even PS5 had a PS2 and PS3 backwards compatibility. It's not my biggest complaint or anything, but you know, it would have been a cherry on top. Like, I'm all about prioritizing new games. Yes, we want new content, we want fresh content, but it would have been a cherry on top where, like, you know, it's absolutely crazy that you can play PS2 games on an Xbox console. So you know what, I gotta clap it up for Microsoft. I think this is lit. I think this is absolutely beautiful. I love it. I really wish we could have played PS3 games on the PS5 so I could have get rid of my PS3. By the way, this is a rare pick on my fat PS3. I love this picture very much. Smash the like button for that one. But speaking of PlayStation users getting gang banged, and this situation, I mean, it's a given, right? Like, dad, like, I saw Sony doing it. You probably have seen it too, because this is what we're hearing. PS5 users are reportedly getting banned for selling PlayStation Plus collection unlocks to PlayStation 4 owners, and the situation is so hilarious. I mean, this is why I said people in the future will become an eBay seller or eBay scalper, because everyone is trying to do that. Like, people are getting influenced by those PS5 and Xbox scalpers, and now we got homies out there that are selling games for $9 on eBay, right? 9 Canadian dollars, which is roughly £5. Now, I gotta keep a $1.50. That's a very good deal. I mean, facts no printer, ladies and gentlemen. Facts no printer, facts no printer. But here's the thing, man. This is what's actually happening, right? I'm gonna let you know the situations. Thousands of PSN accounts have been banned, and according to the community discussions, these accounts are concentrated in Hong Kong and have in common the receipt of Sony's PS Collection service for PlayStation Plus, which contains several PS4 games for free. So the homies, what they're doing here is that they actually hop on PlayStation 5, make a new account, and they would put like every single PlayStation Plus game in their download list, right? This is genius, though. This is absolutely genius. I think they're doing a work of God out here. And some of our professionals, they're asking about people's email and password, and once you give them your email and password, they will hop on the PlayStation Store, get all those games in your download list, and boom, you can play them on your PS4. I mean, it's actually genius if you think about it, but Sony is now cracking down pretty hard, man. For £5, 9 Canadian dollars, you're getting like 20 games, including God of War. It's absolutely massive, okay? Because you cannot get these games for free on the PS4. This is only for PS5 owners that have the PlayStation Plus subscription, right? So I think this was a genius idea, but Sony is now gangbanging everybody in the streets, right? And I'm pretty sure someone in the coming days will come out with the new idea, right? They will probably not only just put these games in their download list, they will try to put like maybe new avatars, maybe some new themes, make the account look legit, and hop on eBay and sell that mother effer for $5. New schemes, everybody. But speaking of Treyarch, we're hearing that they have dropped a new update. They say that in today's Black Ops update, we've tuned weapon XP earn rates to be higher than they were at launch. This means that you will level up weapons and unlock more attachments faster than the previous standard rate in both MP and zombies. This is a massive W, okay? You know what? Kudos. I'm gonna smash the like button. Gang gang, homie. You know what I mean? But then we got our experts all around, you know, the professionals at that say this game is trash, and then they say that I was about to say no additional double XP. And here's the thing, man. They have fixed when the double XP is over, right? So that's basically the situation right now. I mean, I'm glad that they fixed it, but they have fixed after the double XP is over, right? Like, I mean, get mama, dog. But share your expertise, like and subscribe. I'm gonna keep all of you stud muffins in the loops. Check out our video on the screen. You're gonna get a kick of dopamine, and I will see you right there.